Hello.
Hello, good morning, everyone. How are we doing? What are we working on today? Oh, Bree, what are you working on today?
So I think for the most part, I'm going to be sticking to my prophecy project. I actually, between my sprints on Wednesday and my writing experiment video that I shot yesterday, I am up to chapter 10. And I've added like 3,000 words, which is very exciting.
Awesome.
But I will note that I am also trying to submit a short story by the end of the month. I mean, I would like to submit it shortly, and I just got feedback yesterday from one person, and they loved it, and I was very excited. So I'm just going to probably look up like the submission guidelines so I can start getting ready. So that's probably going to be my first sprint, and then I'm going to do Prophecy Project after that.
Oh, that's awesome. Mm-hmm. Yay.
Are you still working on Project Brina?
I am still working on Project Brina. Mm-hmm. Today, though, I will be working on the video that goes live at noon, and we'll pretend that it's done. But it's really not that bad, and I'm like super excited about the video.
That's exciting.
It's like it's the personality type.
Yay.
So I'm super excited because.
Wait, are you just doing like? Are you doing the tag video?
I'm doing the tag. And I tagged 3 other author tubers. I'll do a plot twist, not really, but I didn't tag you because I watched your video and I was like, well, Ray's already done it. But I watched Hudson's too because I saw in your video, we're like, I watched Hudson's and she indirectly tagged me. And I was like, I guess, yeah, because I watched Hudson's too. So I guess I got tagged.
Yes. Well, I was going to say, Hudson didn't want to put pressure on anyone, but off to the side, when we were talking on Discord, she was just like, you're tagged.
Right. I think it's Hudson, she's like, I don't like tagging people, specific people. And I'm like, I understand that. I like tagging people just because I
like putting pressure on people.
Yes, that's exactly why I like doing it too. Because I was like, oh, now it's now one, you have to watch the video because you're like, did she tag me? And then secondly, it's like, oh man, she did. I have to do this now.
Can't let her down yet.
Right. Good morning, Alexis. Yes, I am doing well. I know Bree and I, we talked a little backstage before we came up here, and we were both like, we're a little sleepy today. But it's Friday, so it's going to be a good day because it's the day before the weekend, and we're starting the day off writing and streaming. So it can only go up from here. And Maddie's here. Good morning.
Hello, Maddie. But apparently YouTube was not working for you.
I know. Huh. Interesting. YouTube trying to mess with me. I see that Nina's here. Yeah. Hello, Nina. How are you? And that Brooke is here. Hello, Brooke. Oh, yay. I know you've been really working hard on that one scene, so I'm super excited for you. I hope you're able to keep working on it and make it pass.
Proofreading. So a lot of people just working on their stuff.
Love it.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
One of my favorites. It has I solemnly swear them up to no good on the other side. I think this is the one I got at Disney. Not Disney. What is it? Harry Potter World.
I love it. I love the bigger
on Amazon. Yeah. And it's gigantic. I actually got it because I'm so I'm trying to think of my timeline. In 2012, we went to my college softball. We played down in Disney, and a bunch of us are just Harry Potter nerds. So we were all like, we're going to Harry Potter World with or without permission.
Right.
The thing about being in college is you kind of can do whatever you want.
Right,
so they were just like, as long as you show up and play on the field and get on the plane to come home, we're fine. And we did. We went to Harry Potter World, and that was the one thing I bought there.
Oh, I love it.
I use it all the time.
I love it. That's awesome. I see that Jackie is also here. Good morning. Jackie. How are you? What you working on today?
Her thumbnail with the hair. Oh, your hair looks so beautiful.
It is. The blues, because we were just talking about different colors. I love it.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's definitely, the only thing I will say is it has one other competitor. It's the same size. I have a Harley Quinn mug as well, that they're both the same size, and they're both the biggest mugs I have. But it is perfect for a gigantic cup of coffee in the morning.
Yes, I love the giant mugs. Like, I feel like, okay, so this is funny. I promise I'm a coffee addict, but I'm not this bad. But I've got 2 coffee mugs right here. But I can explain. I can explain, I swear. So I'm drinking coffee out of this one, but it's like the big one. But like I love like the smaller mugs, like they're really cute. But sometimes I feel like it's a tease. Like it's almost like a shot glass.
Yeah. Yeah, I really only use my smaller mugs for tea.
Yeah. Sorry.
Or
hit my tooth. I got super excited. I guess because I was dissing the other mug. So.
Yeah, I do this all the time, so it's okay.
I'm so sorry. I did not mean to interrupt you.
Oh, no, you're fine. I don't even know what I was talking about now, so it wasn't important.
Okay, here we go. It's already starting.
Matt is asking the important questions here.
Yeah.
What Hogwarts house, everyone? I want, does anyone have guesses for me? I don't think I have anything that actually give it away for once, but I have a ton of stuff around my office that would give it away.
Oh my gosh.
Autumn, I'm going to assume there's 2 on between. I'm going to say Ravenclaw.
Yeah. So, what's your other one?
Slytherin.
So I am a Scorpio.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Are you like,
so I don't know which one I would like label myself, but I feel like I would be a blend of those 2. Like, yeah. Just because I'm like, I feel like no one ever knows, like, kind of like what I'm thinking or what I could do. Like, that's why I feel like I could be Slytherin. But then I'm like Ravenclaw. Like, you can't go wrong. We got other Ravenclaws.
Yeah. What I will definitely say is out of any time that I've ever taken a sorting quiz, I've never gotten Ravenclaw.
Really?
Yeah.
So I will say I've never taken like a quiz, but I've only like what I like read. Yeah, I'm like, I feel like I'd be those 2. Because I was like, I want to say like, oh yeah, I'm this. And then I take a quiz one day and I'm like, oh, well, I've been telling people I'm this. So I feel like I'm kind of like a blend of those 2 based off of like what I've read.
Yeah, yeah.
Which one are you, Brie?
Do you have any guesses?
Based on what I know of Brie. See, I feel like you would be Slytherin.
Interesting.
Yeah. But which one are you?
I'm a Hufflepuff.
Really? Okay.
Which the older I get, the more I'm like, nope, I'm a Hufflepuff. Like, I want to help people. I'll bake you some food. We'll chill. Let's just, I'll help you out. But like, I don't want the drama. Like, that's just me.
Yeah.
But
okay.
Fun enough because I love that you say like you're the blend of Ravenclaw and Slytherin. If I'm gonna pick like my next step down, it's Gryffindor. So.
Well, this is why we get along so well because we're like opposites.
Yeah. We are.
And Brooke is a Scorpio too. Yes, like okay, so I read like those astrology things and everything about like all of the zodiacs just because I find them like super fascinating. I don't know if they're 100% true or not, but they're just fun to like read. But the things that like they say, I'm like, wow, this is like so me.
I have, just because like I love it, one of my books, I don't even know if I can get it out.
Oh my gosh.
And it's like, it has like pop out things and oh god, now they're falling out.
I saw nothing.
Yeah, but like each page is like, it has like little like fun things you can like pull out and stuff like that. So.
Oh my gosh, I love that.
Yeah, it was, I don't even know where I think I found it at like Borders when they were going out of business, but I was like, I need this in my life just because.
Yes.
But
That's
I
a
feel like,
gorgeous cover too.
yeah, absolutely. And it's like, I think it's super accurate personally.
I love it. Ooh, I love it. Maybe I should take this.
You should.
Like a quiz.
When I was like right when Pottermore was coming out, there was like this huge thing going around that it was like 100 questionnaire about like what like it was a like psychology students I think made it of like trying to be the most accurate, and I got Hufflepuff on that.
Oh wow.
But it took me forever. It took me like an hour to get through that bad boy.
I was gonna say 100 questions. I'd be there all day.
If not more. It was ginormous, but I'm like, I am gonna find out once and for all.
Right. Oh, Maddie's a Hufflepuff.
I can see that.
Yaza's also a Hufflepuff.
Look at all my Hufflepuffs! Yay!
Yes, awesome. So I am ready for a 15-minute sprint. Mm-hmm. So I do have the timer up, and I have to work on the editing that video. So I'm going to mute everything just because I don't trust myself, but I'll like keep looking to make sure it doesn't come back and forth. But if I have to like remove it real quick, because sometimes it like carries over to like my second screen, I'm just going to like do this for a split second and then bring it back.
Not a problem.
Awesome. Yay. Well, happy sprinting. I hope y'all get all the words, and we'll see you in 15 minutes.
Best of luck. Well then. Very magical this morning.
Okay, so I can explain that one. So my live stream, what day was it? On Tuesday, because it was my evening stream. So on that one, I guess like the website, I don't know if like the website updated or whatever, so it like defaulted back to the original settings.
Gotcha.
For the noise that we just heard, but it was on an alarm or an alert, but it was like a buzzer, and I had it muted the first time, and so it just scared me, and I thought I had changed it for like the second sprint. Well, I didn't, or I guess it like defaulted back or whatever. So then it was the alarm or the alert for like everybody, and everyone was like, okay, that scared me, and I'm like, I'm so sorry. I thought we were past this.
It's magical now.
Right? So I was like, well, let's pick one together. And then I was like, oh, this one says magical. So then I like played it, and then a couple of people were like, oh, I like that one. So I was like, okay, I'll keep it. And I forgot, I would have given you a warning that it's not going to be the little digital beep.
No, that's fine. I mean, it's very like soothing, and you know what I mean? Like, it's not like abrasive, but it just wasn't what I expected.
So sorry. So how did
you... So apparently you did scare Shay with that.
I'm sorry, Shay. Well, how did you do?
I wrote my short bio, and that's really all I did.
That's awesome.
I mean, I needed to do it, but yeah. So we're there.
Yay, awesome. I was able to cut 5 minutes. So
you're crazy with your cutting.
Okay, it was like a 25-minute video, and let me see exactly what it like. I'm obviously still editing it, but
my blog that I wrote yesterday was like an hour of footage. I did cut it down to 25 minutes, but you're stuck with 25 minutes as the final product.
I love it. Right now, I have only like I still have a good bit to edit, but right now I have 11 minutes and 40 seconds like left, like of the whole thing.
Oh my God. I mean, you do you. I'm impressed.
I don't know how I do it either. I guess, well, like those 5 minutes was me just like talking about like what my personality type is. And I'm like, yeah, I can see myself because like I'm like this and I'm like this, and like this. And I'm like, okay, no one cares. Like, Autumn, let's be real. No one cares.
Yeah, I do love when you're like listening to something and you're like, at the time it sounded important, but then you're like, we don't need this.
Right. And it was more of like me like talking to myself where I'm like, yeah, like that makes sense. But I'm like, people don't know me, so it's not going to make sense to them because they don't see me every day. So I'm like, cut.
Got to.
But I do see that Kelly is here. Welcome, welcome. And Shay is also here.
Hello,
and that it made you jump. I'm so sorry. Yes.
Exactly what I thought.
And Nina got 82 words on her fantasy project. Awesome. Going to change to your short story. Ooh.
Exciting.
How fun.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
I hope for you it's a good dread. Or unless you're dreading writing it, then I'm sorry.
Yes. Right. And Ava's here. Yay!
Hello.
You finally made it to one of my streams. Yes, I'm so happy. I hope you're doing well. Oh.
That's why she got scared.
I was going to say, I'm surprised you didn't jump out of bed for that. Yeah. I know. I feel like, sorry, I just like shouted that for some reason. I heard it like echo in the walls. I was like, wow. I don't even remember what I was going to say. On that note,
yeah,
I don't feel anything right now. I have absolutely no idea what I was going to say. None whatsoever. I think we should sprint again.
Yes, I could definitely probably get rid of. I could probably finish my submission stuff, and then we can move on to actually editing / writing.
Get rid of it. Get rid of it.
Yeah, we're getting rid of it. Goodbye.
Be gone. So, did we want to bump it up between like 20 and 25 minutes?
Sure, 1 to 20.
Let's do it.
Okay.
I can swing that.
And then we could even just shoot it up to 30 next time if we're feeling wild.
Let's do it. I think we should be all in for that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, Kelly trying to be an official bitch. I love that.
I love it. Yes.
It took me a while to get the end screen down, and then I realized that like I can make an end screen, and it was so much easier once I figured all that out. But
yes, I loved making my end screen. It was so fun.
Yeah.
So I do have 20 minutes. I am going to run to refill my coffee,
Okay.
But I will be back soon. So happy sprinting.
Good luck, everyone.
Yay. Oh my gosh, Brie, I love it.
Like, I just feel like I need to transition into like fairy mode or something when I hear it. Like, break out the fairy wings, get the makeup all going.
Right. I actually really like that one. I think I'm gonna keep it. Like, I'd forgotten to change it to the digital one, like for the first one, but I was like, after we just did it after the first one, I was like, oh, we'll keep it. Why not? Kind of inspiring. So what did you do?
I'm here just still trying to do a bio. I'm getting annoyed. I hate, like, let me write all the books in the world, all the creative stuff. I would love to just pay someone to do my bio, my query letter, my synopsis, like all of that stuff someone else can do. I hate it all.
Oh no. I'm sure it's not as bad as you feel like it is. Or the work you've done. I'm sure the process is exactly what you're saying it is. It's a piece of work, but I don't think you're doing as horrible as you think.
I hope. But yeah, otherwise I didn't really do much more. I was hoping that I would be done with this so that I could jump right into my book, but we might have one more sprint on this.
Oh, well, no rush. No rush, but I'm sure there's probably a deadline.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna say this is a little bit like I'm just waiting for feedback still, and then hopefully I will submit it as soon as possible. But
Yeah. Well, I'm still editing my video. I was able to cut about a minute and a half.
oh,
Yes. So I think I'm like really hoping that this video will be done in time. It's kind of making me nervous. I mean, not really. I mean, if it goes up, it goes up. If it doesn't, it'll go up tomorrow at noon. I mean, it is what it is. But
yeah, I mean, you can always. I've done the classic like I'm gonna post at noon, and at 4 o'clock it's finally
and
going
that's
up.
like the only bad thing is I work at 11:30, so I have until 10 to work on it and create the thumbnail. But I've learned to not. I think so. I mean, I like, doing the little post-production, little add-on fun things, but it doesn't have too much of that, which is unfortunate. There's a part where I'm like, I really want to add like a little bell ding, but I'm like, it's going to take me forever to find the little bell ding. So I don't know if I'm going to do that.
Oh my goodness. I'm sure it's fine either way.
Right. Yes. Awesome. I did not know that this was the first time that Ava has met you, Bree.
Yes. I was going to say I have not met her before, but hi. Nice to see you. Nice to meet you.
She is one of my friends on Twitter, and I can't remember I think it wasn't our stream, but my friend Jen, who wrote Heaven Sent, the three of us are kind of in like a Twitter group where we all share and tag each other and things. So I know Ava from Twitter.
Okay.
Yes, but I'm so happy that she's made it to one of my streams because she's always been in other ones, but never mind. So I feel so happy. So Maddie, I make my end screen through Snappa because I use Snappa for like all my other like thumbnails and things like that. I don't know any other way to do it, but I think it's fun.
I use Canva.
Yeah.
And Canva has, that's how I made my end screen as well. They have like templates that you can use. So I highly recommend Canva. It's free, but like anything, they have like a deluxe version, which just gives you more access to things. But the free has served me very well.
Yes. And I would recommend Canva over Snappa, like for money wise, because I don't think I'm going to redo my subscription to Snappa just because I feel like Canva is more creative and that's like what I'm going for. So I always feel like mine look a little bland just because I feel like Snappa is more for, I don't know, business type thing. I mean, I know this is a business too, but
yeah,
you know what I mean? Like more
it's
of
a creative business. Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
right. And I feel like Snappa is better for what we do. Or
yes.
I'm sorry,
Canva.
Canva is better.
Yeah. Nope, I 100% agree. I really love it. That was the first one I just jumped right into. It was the only one I used, and like, I mean, it works for me, I think. I don't know. I don't get feedback on my thumbnails or whatever, but the nice thing about Canva is like you can literally make everything. Like it already formats like Instagram posts, it formats Twitter posts, it formats anything you need, and it has the dimensions there so you don't have to guess, which is nice.
That's cool.
Mhm.
That's awesome. So I think I'm going to try that. Like once that subscription to Snappa is over with, because Snappa does have a limit, which was why I had to purchase another one, but I didn't know about Canva. I mean, I should have done my research before, but I didn't, because I was like, oh, like usually once you find the first thing, you usually stick with the first thing that you find. So
yeah, I definitely, I did like a ton of research before I started. Like I posted my first video, and then I think it took me like a week or two to post my second, because I started like going like a frenzy, like how do I make things? How do I, like what editing software is there? So it definitely helped me, but I'm still iffy on the editing software.
For sure. I know. I love my editing software for like my videos. I use Filmora. And I did pay like $50 for like an upgraded, but it was like a one-time fee. And I love it. I know a lot of people use iMovie. I've never used iMovie, so I don't know what that. I know nothing.
That's what I use. I love it.
Yeah, and I have like no idea.
Yeah. It is super simple, and that's why like I'm not like I haven't taken a leap to go anywhere else, because like it's so easy to use.
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
Has, the only thing that sucks is like at least resizing things and like editing. Like I can't add effects in, and I don't know if it's just for me, but like things like that, like the zoom in stuff, like you can't do that to my knowledge.
Oh, interesting.
Or at least not on mine.
I mean, it did take me a while to figure out how to do it with Filmora. I mean, I feel like I've definitely gotten a lot better. Like I would use Filmora for other things for editing purposes. So I was already kind of familiar with it when I started my AuthorTube. So I feel like I was a little slightly ahead when it came to editing my videos. Not too much, but I had an idea. Oh, I guess that's about the end screen. Yeah, I've only recently like updated mine, but it was really fun. Yes, it's starting to get light out here too, which is nice. I think I'm going to open my curtain for a little extra light. Oh, because I do have like a light that's usually like behind me, but for some reason that light's not working. So I don't know if like the little bulbs blew out, because it's like my LED light. So I don't even know if you can like tell that I don't look as bright as usual. No, I was
gonna say it doesn't look too bad. I will give you that.
Okay. So I don't know. I guess I'll have to find another one, because I can't figure out what's wrong with it. And Raylan is here. Yay! Thank you so much for joining. We've got a couple more sprints, so no worries. The glitter.
Yes. The magic.
Yes. Nina got 50 words.
Very exciting, though.
That's awesome, Nina. Yay. Oh, that's awesome, Maddie.
Oh,
yay.
Message me if you want to keep it private, or just let me know. But where are you submitting? Because I'm trying to submit a short story right now as well.
Details, Maddie. Details. Awesome. Yay. RP is here. Hey, this is the first time you've ever been in one of my streams. Thank you so much for being here.
RP, were you in one of my streams, or did I've seen them around a lot.
Yes.
He was in Brooke's stream.
I know RP, Sarah and Brooke, Sarah LeBrock and Brooke from Brooke.
Yes, that was probably the stream I saw them in.
Yes. Yay, but thank you so much for being here. That made my day. There's so many, like, I'm like, my heart is completely happy because Ava's here, RP's here, Shay's here, my regulars, like Maddie is here. I know Kelly's here, she's a regular. Alexis is here. Like, I could list everybody. Jackie. Like,
I love getting to know everyone. It's just
and Yaza. I can't forget Yaza. Yeah. They are so dedicated.
Very productive, Jackie. That's a win in my book.
Yes. Yes. Love it. Almost. Yay. You're getting closer too. That's good though, Alexis. I mean, there's certainly no rush and you have to do the pace that works for you. So that's great. Ava must use Canva too. She loves it. Oh, that's cool. I did not know that.
Yes, every time I log into Canva, the stupid Rakuten comes up like, you could save money. I'm like, I don't want to.
I'm saving money by not going pro.
Yeah, because every time I log in and it tells me it blocks because where you have to pull down or like select what template you want to create, it blocks that. And I'm like, just no.
Of course it does.
Yeah.
Oh, yep. And that happens to Ava too. Every time she logs in. Okay, and Ava also uses Filmora. I love Filmora. I would recommend it. Sometimes if it needs to go through an update, it gets a little funny. But I also love Filmora because you can go online and then find like other maybe like little effects or transitions or titles and things like that, and it will let you download from the website. I mean, you can like upgrade and do more, but you get a lot with like what you've already paid for, and there's like other like free things that are included. So I like Filmora.
Hey, it sounds pretty cool though.
Yeah, RP uses it as well. We are too nice. Oh, we try. It's the coffee now. We're like all settled in place.
Also, I put so much like sugar and stuff. I just have to be sweet now.
Right? It's just flowing through my veins. Like, oh, and Kelly says the same thing. Oh, see, this is what I love. Ooh.
I've never even thought about the New Yorker. I don't even know. Like, do they accept fantasy and stuff, or is it like very pristine? I mean, I want to shoot for the stars too. I'm currently submitting to a publication called Capsule Stories, and it's relatively new. It's only a year old at this point, and it's not for pay. But if you get published in their book, then they'll send you a free copy of the literary magazine. So.
Oh, that's awesome.
And it looks really nice, but it is kind of expensive to buy. I think it's like almost $20 for like anyone to buy it. But I get it. They're trying to start up. So
Right. It's going to be a little expensive at first.
Yeah, for other people. Because if I'm published, I get the free copy.
Right. You get the free copy.
Yes. But I'm excited because it'll be my first story that I'm putting out there. And I really like it because they actually said too that if they publish it, they just ask that you don't resubmit it or republish it anywhere until their version's out, and then credit them. So it's because some magazines won't let you publish it again. So it's kind of exciting that I could publish something and then include it somewhere else if I wanted to.
That's really cool. And that's awesome for business too. Like if you use the smaller business and then you get accepted, you're like, okay, I can go somewhere else and still do it somewhere else.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Yaza, of course. I know you're always there listening quietly in the background. But we're always happy to have you here, Yaza.
I'm going to put the link in the description for you, Maddie.
Awesome. And I'm totally ready to do another sprint.
Me too, because I think I should be able to be finished now. And I can move on to my creative stuff.
Yay! So, did we want to do something around like 25 minutes?
Sure, that's fine with me.
Yay! If anyone wants to suggest a time, I am totally okay with it. If not, I'll pick a fun number. I didn't do that the last time.
You didn't. You've been doing my method of just increasing it by 5 every time.
And I guess because you were like, "Oh, let's do 20," so I was like, "Yeah, that sounds good." And I didn't even like think there was no coffee.
No.
Anytime that something like that happens, I blame not enough coffee.
Yeah. Oh, the New Yorker also has poetry submissions. That's exciting. Ooh. Now, like, I'm gonna get in this kick. Thank you, Matt. I'm never gonna write today because I'm just gonna be looking up submissions all day.
And I'm only like, I'm not leaving, but I'm gonna turn my fan off and open my bedroom door because my cat wants to come in, but she gets scared of the fan, so she doesn't walk past it because it's like too loud, and she's like patiently waiting outside my door. So, ooh, I got 2 fun numbers.
So RPs is gonna be a little hard because of the time.
That's a fun number, but I wonder if that adds up to Maddie's. Because that's like fairly close.
Mm-hmm. It is.
We'll do Maddie's because I don't math RP. And certainly not at 8:12 in the morning.
It's too early for math.
Right.
For a different time. All right. So my goal is to finish it this time. We're going to finish it and then I'm going to move on. And we're not going to spend all sprint just looking up submission stuff.
Right? Don't do it, Bree. Don't do
it. Discipline.
Happy sprinting, everyone. We will see you in 25 minutes and 36 seconds.
Good luck.
So how did we do?
Well, I think the bio is done, and I drafted my email for the submission. So I actually just started reading it over again. I feel like I don't think I need to edit it, but it's more of just like trying to catch like word consistencies. Like I noticed that like at one point I had like the word fell, and then the next line it was like literally 3 words away, like fell again. So I'm like, let me change that. So, but otherwise, I'm really excited. Like I really like this story a lot.
That's awesome.
Yes,
I'm super excited for you.
Yes, this is the one I sent you, Autumn, by the way.
Oh, okay.
So, if you want to read it.
That's awesome. I'm super excited for you. I can't wait.
Yeah. So how did you do that time? Did you finish your... Yes?
So we're still working on it. But let's see. I have a grand total of 9 minutes and 10 seconds. That's not the full video, so I'm still editing. But I've made a lot of progress. So there's like 9 questions. I think there's 9 questions in that tag. Mm-hmm. And I'm already on question 6.
Ooh.
So we're almost done with the whole editing. Hopefully it won't be too much longer. Hopefully I can get it out for noon, but if not, it's fine.
I think you'll be fine.
Yeah. And if it goes out tomorrow, it goes out tomorrow, and I have an extra day to work on it. No harm, no foul. And I see that Nicole has joined us. Hello, good morning.
Talking about the submissions, I'm like really now that she Maddie mentioned the New Yorker, and they also accept poetry, like I'm feeling just like super courageous, like let's just go for it.
Yeah,
that's probably not gonna happen today. We might consider it for like next week.
Right, mow it over for a few more days.
I feel like those are like the best submissions, though, of just like, what's the worst that can happen? I don't get accepted, and I didn't expect to begin with.
Right. So there's like not a whole lot of like disappointment, even though like, of course, like you're bummed because nobody likes rejection, but at least it wasn't like you threw it all out there and then you're devastated.
Rejection is one of those growing experiences either way. I mean, hey, I got rejected 14 times last year for my manuscript. So, we're killing it.
Free. I love the optimism.
Like, rejection is what, because I'm so competitive. So like when people reject me, I'm like, I'm gonna make it the best ever, and I get like, like this inner demon in me is just like, we're going to make it. Yeah,
Slytherin that you claim you don't have.
So I guess, that would be my the Slytherin. Although like Gryffindor a little bit too. I mean, they're competitive, so
they are. They're a little nicer about it. Vlogmas. I do not know what that is.
Basically, it's just like leading up to Christmas, you do like a video every single day.
Oh, Vlogmas. Oh, I thought of Vlogmas, like plural, like a vlog. I was like, I don't know what that is.
Vlogmas, yes.
Awkward. So I'm going to be doing something that's like similar to that. Ooh. But not like that. So I guess it would be considered similar. Where it's going to be like my 90 Days of Autumn thing.
Oh.
Yeah, but I'm like, I think it's next Friday.
I was going to say, when autumn starts?
Yeah, which is why like, so a couple of like the calendars and like if I Google like when does like fall, autumn like actually start, the few websites that like I saw, September 22nd is like the first day of autumn, which is why we're gonna do our 10K day on that day.
Ooh,
yes.
What day is that? Is that a Sunday?
It's a Tuesday. It's a Tuesday.
God.
That's the one
we're not anymore.
Right. Well, that's the day that we're gonna do like a 5K in the morning and then a 5K at night.
Yes. Okay. I remember. Okay. Because the morning definitely worked better for me at this point because of my job. But
yes. So that's going to like kick off like the 90 days of autumn. And like my plan for that, like I'll have a video about it, like to describe exactly like what my plan is. But pretty much like I want to vlog every day, but at the 90th day of autumn, like the last day of fall, I want to have a video of like my vlog through like the whole entire like time.
I love that. Yeah.
Yeah. And then, but I want to do like different kinds of like crazy challenges and things like that, just like to like push myself through the limits. So
well, then you got NaNoWriMo in there too. So
exactly. And I'm super pumped about it. So but the video will explain more when I film it and throw it out there for the world. Me too. I can't wait. I cannot wait.
Yeah. That was just my reply. Yes, my anniversary is on Sunday. I just realized that.
Yay! Oh, that's awesome.
Yep.
Because Hudson just passed hers too.
Yeah. That's what we ended up starting at the same time. And that's how we became friends, because we both found each other and we're like, this is great.
That is so awesome. Oh, I'm so happy for both of y'all.
It's an exciting time.
Yes. Happy anniversary.
Yeah, it definitely, and like I said to Eva, that it's very big, like all over YouTube, but BookTube in particular, it's huge around, and that kind of leaks over into AuthorTube as well.
For sure. Because I remember I pretty much stumbled across BookTube first, and then I found AuthorTube.
Same.
So, yeah. But I knew like that when I started getting back into writing at the beginning of this year. Like I wrote a lot when I was little and read a lot, and then it kind of just like deteriorated. But now like due to school and like having to read like science textbooks, you're like, I don't want to read for fun because like, you know, because of school and college and all that fun stuff. But now that I can actually read and write and do it just for straight fun, which like I've gotten into at the beginning of this year, I was like, if I don't start vlogging this like for just myself because it's fun, I was like, I will never do it. But I want to see the progress. Like I'm super excited to see where I'm going to be in like 2 years. Like I've only been here since June was like my first video, and I'm like, I feel like I've grown so much and I've learned so much. So that was what
and also you're almost at 200 subscribers.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Like so I can't even with myself.
So everyone here, I mean, you're all probably already subscribed, but make sure you're subscribed to Autumn.
Bree. And make sure you subscribe to Bree too, because I love Bree's videos. She's very knowledgeable about a lot of things writing, especially like I know, and this is going to sound really rude, but I know like you don't have something published, but you've been working so hard to get published. Like I feel like you've experienced it all, like honestly. Like you've
published.
But you're so knowledgeble, and that's what I really admire.
I appreciate that because I do a lot of research to make sure that my shit is on top of things. So I appreciate that because, man, I feel like I do know what I'm doing, yet I can't get anywhere.
No, for sure. I mean, I love it because I'm like, oh, my friend, like I can always go to her whenever I need something.
I'm going to be that wise old witch in a cottage someday, passing wisdom as I can.
And it's going to be great wisdom. I know it is. But I knew if I did not do this now, I would never do it.
Yeah.
So I took the plunge because this is not me.
Well, I'm happy you did because now we're friends.
Yes. I love it. I don't know. I do not know the answer to that question. I didn't even know that was a thing.
It's pretty much
like the word was vlogma.
Yeah. Vlogmas.
I was like, huh.
And an animal.
Yeah, right. That's great. Let me see. I see that y'all were like kind of talking back and forth. So let's see. All right. Alexis says, Oh,
That's
that
exciting.
would be cool.
Is that a newer song? I haven't listened to Ozzy. I mean, Crazy Train obviously was like one of like his biggest hit, but but I haven't listened to him since, oh my God, what was one of, it was a while ago now. It was probably when I was in college. He came out with like a good like new song. So it's been like 8 years.
Yeah.
Rambling about Ozzy.
And Nina got 195 words.
Yay.
Awesome.
Also, I think Eva also said too that she got her website up and running and her office set up. I mean, hey,
That's awesome.
Yeah. That's
awesome.
Still, I mean, procrastinating, it happens. It's a Friday morning. It's still early. You're fine.
Yeah, for sure. Yes.
This is how I work. I'm like, you will rue the day. Even though like sometimes, like, you go in those phases where it's like, I'll get in my head and I'll be like, I'm just not worth it. And then I'll have like that fire and I'll be like flipping over desks. Like, no, I'm going to get somewhere and you're going to be disappointed.
Right. I will be the next big thing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yeah, even though like J.K. Rowling, she like, I think she only had like 12 rejections. It wasn't as many as people make it seem, because people have like hundreds of rejections before they make it big. But like, that is the energy I want, where it's like, me just minding my own business, gonna show them all up, and then bam.
Right.
We're good. Maybe not J.K. Rowling good, because I think that's impossible, but we're good.
But it's gonna be Brie Bonomo good. So
yeah, obviously. I am my own entity.
That's right. Ugh. I'm super excited about it. Yeah, I can't wait. Hopefully it turns out the way I want it to. Thank you, RP. I appreciate that. That means you enjoy our content, or at least our crazy conversations at 7 a.m.
Yes. So, and yes, Doc definitely liked this stream, and give Autumn all that credit. She worked hard.
And likewise to Brie. I can't take it all. Did we want to finish with a shorter sprint? I know we're getting close to 2 hours. Mm-hmm. So
I know for me, I have I can go all day technically, but I planned for at least up to 3 hours just in case. So it's up to you if you need. Obviously, I know you said you had to go to work, so you can end it whatever you want.
Okay. I mean, did we want to do maybe like a 20-minute? Usually we end on a 15, but since we've got a little extra time.
Yeah, I'm fine with that, because that'll help me. That'll get me up to my read through, and I should be good with that at least.
Sweet. Yay. So if anyone wants to pick a time around like 20 minutes, if not, I'll pick a fun number, because fun numbers are life. Yeah. And I've recently been using that number generator, and it's actually really fun to use, because yes, because the one I use, it gives you like a whole bunch of numbers, and I usually pick like the first few like categories of numbers, because it gives you, and I'm like, this is so fun. Yeah, I love it.
That's really exciting.
Yeah,
too.
So I do have a number if nobody picks one, but I'll like wait a second, because I know sometimes the comments are delayed. Yeah. And I don't have it like pulled up on my phone.
I haven't seen anyone pop up on the actual stream, so.
Well, let's do 2128.
Okay. That's so weird though that you picked that number. Just because both of my sisters, one was born on the 21st and one was born on the 28th.
Oh my gosh. That's so crazy. Well, this is dedicated to your sisters.
Yeah. Although Maddie just came in, and I really like her.
Okay, I like 2020.
Yeah.
But this is not going to
yeah.
This won't define our day.
No. Nope. We're not going to be dumpster fires. We are going to be like beautiful unicorns in frolicking meadows with rainbows overhead. We're going to make today magical.
That's right. And after 20 minutes and 20 seconds, we're going to get the magical fairy tale music.
Yeah. I wish I had. Oh, I don't really want fairy glitter because that would be really bad. But in pretend,
Right. It's so messy. Like that's what I love glitter, but it's like always like
it's everywhere.
sticks to everything.
Yeah.
And you're finding it like weeks later and you're like, why is this still
Yeah.
on my hand? Like,
Yeah. The worst is when you put glitter on your like eyeshadow, and then like somehow you're like, where? How did it get in my hair, on my foot? Like,
right.
just a little bit.
It's like in your car, like in the corner, and you're
Yeah.
like, why?
Yeah, like I put a dash on my eye.
Yeah. And it's everywhere.
Yep.
Yay. Okay, awesome. So this will be the final sprint.
Yay.
Happy
Okay.
sprinting.
Good luck, everyone.
Good luck.
feel like I have to do it now.
Love it. So how did you do for the last sprint?
I did good. I just finished my read through. Like just changed again, just some minor wording issues, but I feel like I feel like it's good. I hope.
Yeah, that's awesome. I'm super excited. I feel like it's gonna go well.
I hope so. I really do like the story, but of course, like, you know, we got to break hearts because that's what I do.
Right. Oh, of course. If there's no heartbreaking, Bree's not interested.
Yeah.
So exactly. I am moving quite, like, I'm just moving along, tootling along. I don't think it's gonna be ready for noon. I'm not super bummed because it's recorded. It just needs to be tweaked with editing. And I don't want it to, like, you know, look rushed. And I don't want like a choppy video up. So it'll probably go up maybe either later today or tomorrow at noon. But
it happens.
Yeah. And I am staying consistent to like my schedule as close as I can, which is already better than August, because August there was no recording and there was no editing. So I'm already on top of the game. So, okay. I see that Barb is here. Thank you so much for being here, Barb. You are a wonderful human being. And I feel like the sprints have gone well. I mean, I wasn't writing, but I have made a lot of progress. But Yaza's comment.
Love that.
That is so funny. I love it.
Just keep writing, Maddie. Just pretend we are not talking. We're not here. You are in writing mode. You go. You beast it.
Yes. Yes. You mute us. Ooh.
Sounds really exciting.
That is so cool, Barb. I love it. Yay. Well, that is everything that I have. I know we usually try to keep our sprints, you know, between 2 and 3 hours. So yay.
We went a little over time, but I'm happy. I mean, I did not do any of my prophecy project, which I thought, but this actually has a deadline to it. So I think it's good that I just kind of fleshed it out and got my stuff together to submit this. So
for sure. Absolutely.
Yes. So, and before we actually started the stream too, I was finishing up my own YouTube video, but that's not coming till next Friday. So I have today, Tuesday, and Friday, next Friday, all published and ready to go now.
Yay! Oh my gosh, that's awesome. I know I've been wanting to do a backlog. Like, so I know, I think you had like this whole week off.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because I remember
vacation. I never want to go back to work now.
Right. And so I had the weekend off, which I only worked Wednesday, Thursday, and then I worked today. But I was like, my significant other and I, we chose to go on a vacation, which I absolutely loved. But if we didn't do that, I was like, I want to create a backlog so I can start having videos more regularly. But that's totally fine. You know,
you'll get there. It's kind of finding that balance, but also, I mean, you got to give yourself credit. You do like so many live streams that it makes it hard to do other videos.
It really does. Right. Because like if I wasn't live streaming today or if I didn't live stream Tuesday, like I could have recorded and then had it ready. But it, you know, it really doesn't bother me too much because it's for funsies. Like I'm not doing this for a living.
Yeah, exactly.
Yay. And Alexis is still proofing. Awesome. Awesome. Yep. Oh, yes. The dreaded social media hole.
There's so many that you could fall down.
I know, especially with Twitter, like, or for me anyways, like, because it's so fast paced and it's so moving. I'm like, I feel like I get sucked in, like, and I guess Instagram too, because I love looking at the pictures on Instagram and then YouTube.
I'm like, YouTube holes for me are ridiculous. And also I don't use Reddit as much, but like Reddit got me a lot of information for writing. So like occasionally when I jump on Reddit, oh my God, like that is a hole you can literally fall down because people are so opinionated on Reddit. And it's just incredible to watch people go off. But I try to like avoid Reddit just because of that reason.
I know my significant other loves Reddit. They love just going on there to read it and to just see. They never post anything.
My husband he will spend hours on Reddit. That's his thing. But for me, I'm more a little bit. I don't really do Twitter, but Instagram. Like I love watching, like looking at the pictures and interacting with people. So I can spend way more time on Instagram.
For sure. I was really big on Twitter, like when I first started, just because you can connect so quickly with other writers. But I feel like the AuthorTube community, we're all more on Instagram more. So I feel like I'm connecting more with a lot more AuthorTubers plus people who are on Instagram, because that's pretty much we're all like the same on Instagram to AuthorTube.
Yeah, exactly. That I was actually thinking the same thing, Eva. So I was going to tell Autumn if that's what she needs to do, because I did that once where I was sprinting and I kept turning off but the only thing is, Autumn, you use the same camera, don't you? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that won't work for you, but yeah, so that's not going to work.
But I have like a camcorder that I use like when I did my vlog, that weekend vlog, and I was like, obviously I wasn't dragging my webcam around with me to the house, but I do have that. I just don't like the way the audio comes out on it. Like it sounds very muffled, and I can't figure out how to fix it, because it comes with a microphone, but I mean, it's a cheap thing.
Yeah.
Made like it was $80 off of Amazon. So the picture's great, but the audio is shoddy. But
you might want to see just like if you're interested in using that more, but getting better sound, like they have like little attachments for like boom mics that like go. Yeah. I have attachments for your phone. And from what I've read, like they work really well. My phone picks up great audio, so like I'm not really concerned about that, but I've seen other people buying stuff. So they might have something that you can use as an attachment that would help that sound. And they're using, so
for sure. And some of the shots on that one, because I've only done one vlog, but on that one vlog, some of them when I was talking, but I was like holding it, like the camera, it was my phone, and I was like, oh, the audio sounds fine. So I guess I could always do what Eva said, like I could turn off the camera and then just use my cell phone to record.
Okay. Yeah.
For funsies. But that's actually a great idea. I've just never done it because it's like a whole, it's a whole ordeal to record.
If you don't mind, you don't have to answer, but like, what phone do you have?
I have I just forgot the name of it.
Not
a Google Pixel. Google Pixel.
Okay. I know, just for me, for the iPhone, like, it is the easiest thing to record on ever, but I don't know the Pixel, so I can't. But I feel like Google probably does well with their video and sound, so you probably would be fine with that.
Yeah. I'll have to maybe try it. I just know I don't like sitting here when I like record. So I have to I go to like that one corner of like my room to do it, like right by the window. So I mean, it would be possible. It would be interesting. I'd probably end up tripping on a cord and everything would get ripped off everywhere.
Yeah. Well, if you want any tips as far as like phone recording and devices, we could talk after this. So that way we're not like too much on the stream, but I use my phone a lot. So
yeah. Oh, cool. Huh. I gotcha. Yeah, I understand that, Maddie, but I'm super excited. Yay.
I totally understand. That's partly why I took so long to make my own channel, because I really wanted to make my own channel back in 2016, and it took me 3 years to finally do it. And I felt like I was comfortable at that point in my life. So maybe eventually you will join us on this platform.
Yes, and we would love to have you for sure.
Yeah.
Yes.
Fair.
I know it has. I had taken it into like consideration where I'm like, it's going to be a lot of work, but I want it to fill my free time because I felt like before I started AuthorTube and before I started picking up back writing, I felt very overwhelmed just by working because I felt like I would work, I would come home, I would eat, and I would sleep. And I'm like, that is no way to live life. Like life is too short to act like you're sleepwalking. So I wanted to take life like in my own hands and be like, okay, well, when I'm not working, I'm writing, I'm doing this, I'm hanging out with these people. Like, this is like, it's going to happen. And then like, of course, like this was also the year of, the world basically stopped, but I'm like, I'm going to keep going.
No, you've been killing it. And honestly, I agree with what you said. Like you summed it up pretty nicely, but yeah, you can't just live for work. You have to have other things in there to keep yourself going.
Right. And that's what I felt. It just, like I love working, but there's more to life than working a job and then coming home and not, and sitting around doing nothing. Like I don't want to live that way. Yeah, that's true too. I could always I could always get up earlier to like film the videos and then edit them during the live streams.
True. Though I don't wake up early. You're already awake way too early today.
I already don't sleep as it is. I probably
plan your day out and figure out where you can fit it in that won't compromise sleep or food.
Right. I know. I have I've been doing a lot better with this whole scheduling and getting my goals and being pretty, on top of everything. So I do make my schedules and I do have like set times where I have to record. So far for September, I mean, it's only day 11 in September, but I've been sticking to it really well so far for September. So I'm quite proud. I love it, Eva.
I think people do it so well. I just feel like everything for me looks terrible.
Yeah, I understand that. Yes.
Mics are great if you know how to use them well.
Well, right. That's the key. Yay. Awesome. So that is everything. We're all caught up on the comments. We've had a great live stream.
As always.
Thank you, everyone. Yes, right. I know. I always love streaming with all of my co-hosts, but I always have a great time. And Brie and I always talk so much because we don't get to talk a whole lot outside of the stream.
I know. We have to change that. So
new goal.
Yes. We'll add it to the October roster.
Yes. 10 more time with Brie. Okay. Yay. So thank you everyone for making it to this live stream. We had so many new people that were here that had never been in my stream. So I really appreciate everyone stopping by and talking to us and enjoying it. Brie, is there anything that you would like to add?
Nope. Just thank you for hosting as always, Autumn. And I know we have another stream on the 25th together on my channel. And I have a Tuesday night stream, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with Hudson, but that's going to be on Hudson's channel. So my next live stream isn't until the 25th, if anyone's interested.
Yes, absolutely. And my next live stream is on Monday. It's going to be on my channel. So Monday the 14th at 8 a.m. and it will be with Helene Foy. So if you can make that one this coming Monday, we would love to have you.
But thank you, everyone, as always.